Hi students, welcome to Maneeth Academy. I am Punnarao, faculty for competitive examination specific to Indian economy. By looking at the thumbnail, immediately a thought would strike in your mind. We are learning the Indian economy based on what? NCERT-Economics Foundation. And most of you people, when you look at this thumbnail, immediately a thought would strike in your mind. Why would we require basic foundation and why it is essential? So I will explore why the NCERT Economy Foundation course is essential if you want to be effective towards Indian economy. In February 2025, APPSC has been conducted mains for Group 2. Right. Mains contains two papers, paper 1 and paper 2. Paper 1 consists of two subjects. One is AP History and Indian Polity. Similarly, the paper 2 is also having two subjects, Indian Economy plus State Economy. So I can say it is like AP Economy. Indian Economy plus AP Economy. So the second paper is Science and Technology. In the mains, we are having paper 1 and paper 2. Each paper has 75 marks of each subject. AP History has 75 marks and Indian Polity is having 75 marks. Similarly, Indian Economy plus State Economy is also having 75 marks. S&T is also 75 marks. When I used to interact with the students, most of the people, they said they are very good at AP History and they are secured around 60 to 65 out of 75. And similarly, in Indian Polity also, most of the people, they are getting same 60 to 65 out of 75. Coming to Science and Technology, here also people are getting 60 to 65 out of 75. But when it comes for the Indian economy plus AP economy, people are not securing the marks as expected, but instead they are in between 40 to 50 out of 75. Do you know? Most of the people, they are getting 60 to 65 in between for AP History, Indian Polity, Science and Technology. When coming to the Indian economy only, people are not getting the marks as expected. As a result, aspirants are losing job. Do you know? Of course, you also might have been faced with the same. Most of the people, they are failing towards the Indian economy followed by the AP economy. If you know very well the Indian economy, AP economy, easily you can crack it. But the people are getting confused with respect to Indian economy. They are not having clarity, but instead they are in ambiguity and confused. So basics, they are getting failed. They are getting failed towards basics. Now let me explain why Indian economy is like having like a crucial factor in order to getting the job. So what are the failure reasons? There is no basics as expected. There is no practice. and most of the people, they are not aware even what exactly the syllabus. Most of the people, they are failing towards basics level. They don't know what is a inflation, but they are trying to put the questions. They are directly handling the inflation related concept and they are not picking the correct answers. And hence, they are not they are not even strong enough towards basics, and they are going to touch the inflation or else planning related, whatever the concepts we are having. So they are picking up the answers. They don't know even 50% is correct and 50% is failure. If you pick the wrong answer, we know there is negative marking that is impacting for other subjects of AP history, polity, and science and technology. So that's why, and this negative marking is having the impact of all other subjects. So now I came into the picture to get rid out of all these, whatever the ambiguity we are having, whatever the somebody even they're scaring of Indian economy. They are not having strong enough towards the basics. If you know the basics, Indian economy easily you can handle. Now I will tell you what Maneeth Academy came into picture. How can we avoid all this, like scaring, and some of the people they are telling like we are not having the sufficient time, and even somebody is not having the proper plan. So proper plan they are having. They are having or not. Whoever is having, they are getting the marks. And somebody they are not having. Most of the people they are not having the proper plan to follow the Indian economy. As a result, they are losing their job. Now, Maneeth Academy will give you the strong foundation course on NCERT Economics Foundation Course. Foundation course. So here I am going to explain all the classes from basics onwards. The moment when coming for the NCERT towards economics, we are having 9th class to 12th class economics. Okay, so 9th to 12th class of economics, this is giving us the basic knowledge. Basics should be strong. Okay, so if you are following the NCERT economics, first of all, the basics should be very strong. And next one is APPSC, TSPSC having direct syllabus. Direct syllabus. Do you know? Direct syllabus in the sense, if you check the syllabus, directly there we are having planning, we are having economics, reforms of 1991 we are having, banking we are having, and how RBI is involving when banking concept came into picture. And next, similarly, depends upon the banking, there is an inflation concept is there. So here you can learn what are the types of inflation, and after that, and how can we controlling methods, controlling strategies, and similarly monetary policy and fiscal policy. 80% of around, if you check right, 80% of syllabus has been matching direct syllabus that is coming from the NCERT economics. If you go through the economics foundations course, you will be very strong towards the basics, and whatever the syllabus we are having for the TSPSC or APPSC are directly coming from the NCERT economics basics. Similarly, next, there is one more thing. So basics you will get standard, direct syllabus is mapping, it will leads you basics to advanced level, advanced levels, right? Why from basics to advanced level the NCERT economics is providing, in the sense, basics onwards, why there is a agricultural sector, and why there is a industrial sector, why there is a services sector. So three sectors of Indian economy we are having. So not only that, so each and every subject, each and every, the chapter or whatever the 9th class to 12th class, you will become basics to advanced level, and there itself it will give you clear cut concept with use cases. So basics to strong you will become, and the direct syllabus is mapping, and after that basics to advanced level we are improving day by day, because of we are having the concept followed by the use cases, so that we can have the clear cut understanding. Okay, so there is a clarity. So these are the 3 points that we will be covered. Next, when it comes for the thing, direct bits are appearing, direct bits appearance in the exam. Do you know some of the exam paper, if you refer now, direct the bits are appeared from NCERT books to the exam. What kind of exams it might be? So the exams will be APPSC and TSPSC towards Group 1, Group 2, and as well as Group 3 and Group 4. Not only this one, RRB, NTPC, SSC, like that, whatever the government exams they are conducting, for all these things, NCERT economics are like the basic foundation. So if you are going through all these things, so definitely in a certain stage, you will be very proficient towards Indian economy. So you will avoid all the ambiguity, and you can avoid all the, like whatever the scaring you are having, and it will give you the proper plan how to identify, so with our clarity, because it's providing use cases to understand the concept, and as well as the clarity will leads you to identify the correct answers, right? I think you guys are following me. So here, if you see now, APPSC, TSPSC, Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4, RRB, NTPC and SSC. Not only these things, there is UPSC exams is there. You might aware of civils. So if you ask anybody, if anybody is like getting the civils job now, if you ask the first question, how you prepared your entire course, how you planned, how you got the job, the first word they come up with, do you know what was the answer? So I have gone through the NCERT books, and it gave me at the basic foundation, so that rest of all the other subjects are becoming very easy. Now I am talking to the context of specific to economy. So the UPSC civils, APPSC, TSPSC, it will be helpful for the, if you are well and good at NCERT Economics Foundation Course. Okay, see, if you know the NCERT Economic Course, so these are like multiple benefits that we are having, so that we can handle the Indian economy very easily. Now we will see how the pattern, question paper pattern we will see. Question paper pattern. Question paper pattern. If you look at the question paper, questions pattern, so what kind of level it is giving? Sometimes it will be easy, that is at once, and sometimes it will be moderate, and most of the times it will be in the state of difficult and complex position. So there are three ways that we can see the paper trending. One is easy, next is moderate, and next one is difficult or complex. Why? Because if you observe the Indian economy paper, there is multiple levels. They are scrutinizing the aspirants, how much of fit towards the Indian economy. So most of the questions are having these kind of bits. One is having statement oriented, and next is application oriented, and third one is current economy. Third one is what? Current economy. This is purely related to current affairs, right? First one will be the statement oriented. This is one type. Second one is application oriented. This is another type. Next one is current economy related. So current affairs related things. For example, statement oriented thing. Okay. If you check here, there is a monetary policy. So monetary policy is there. The statements they have given around A, B, C and D. If you don't know what is the monetary policy, why it is required during the inflation, you cannot go for touching the correct answer, because of they will mention all are in the form of the statement. Nowadays the question is not directly they are asking, not direct, they are always asking the statement oriented thing. If you know the concept, very well, then only you are going to pick the correct answer. I hope you guys are following me. Similarly, application oriented is there. They have taken one concept, banking concept they have taken. For example, why banking came into picture and what is the money supply? What is the money supply? If you don't know what is the banking and what is the money supply, then how can you go for picking the correct answer for the application oriented question? Right? I hope you are getting my point. Next one is current economy they are giving. For example, there is RBI repo rate is there. Repo rate is there. So how much of percentage is there for the RBI repo rate they have been declared? How do we get to know? When we know the concept and when we are very clear towards the concept, then only we are going for taking the correct answer. So that won't impact of any of the negative marking. As a result, you will get the job. End of the day, what we want? We want job, right? We want job. So 3 years, 4 years, they are doing hard working. So they are doing all the subjects very well. When it comes for the Indian economy, there only people are getting failed. As a result, you are losing the job. Now, I am going to giving the NCERT basic foundation course. What Maneeth Academy will give you the exact clarity to make you to reach in the success level. Okay. Now, through Maneeth Academy, what kind of assurance that I can give you? Foundation course. First, I will give you detailed explanation. Detailed explanation for each and every chapter. First is detailed explanation. So this is from 9th to 12th classes. This is NCERT. Okay. I want to start the Indian economy first. I will start with the NCERT-Economics Foundation Course. That will give you the first detailed explanation each and every chapter. Each chapter I will give you the detailed explanation. Next is, so after that, I will make you practice. I will make you practice with my explanation. With respect to what? Here I will give you what kind of strategy that I am going to following to make you understand the economics completely, in detail and thoroughly. When you are having this kind of practice, when you are having this kind of foundation, then only you will be very good and that you will be in a position to handle the Indian economic very easily. Okay. First, what kind of explanation that I am going to give you for each and every chapter? First, I will give you what is the context. What is the context of each chapter? Okay. After that, we are going to discuss concept. I hope you guys are clear. I will give you the context or what is the purpose of the each chapter. After, I am going to give you the concept. After that, I am going to explain the same concept by taking use case. I will tell you the context, what is the context of the chapter. After that, we are going to discuss what is the concept by taking one use case. Use case, or you can take one example. By looking at the context, by having the idea and concept, easily you can get clarity. Yes or no? So once you are getting the clarity, then go for examine yourself. Examine yourself. Through what? Through test series. Then you will be confidently, you go for picking the correct answer, because you know what is the context, you know what is the concept, you know what is the clarity, and with on top of all these things, you will get the confidently you are going for picking up the right answer, because you know each and everything. So the right answer, it might be statement oriented, application oriented, and it might be related to current affairs. Yes or no? Just think once. So finally you will get the conceptual clarity. You will get what? Conceptual clarity, and that will leads you to go for Indian economy in a structured manner. in a structured manner, you are going to learn the Indian economy. Finally, there is a job in your hand. There is a job in your hand. End of the day, we are looking for the job. So, these kind of process that I am going to take you towards NCERT-Economics Foundation. So, I hope you guys all are following me. And if you have any doubts, I'm giving you the academy number. So call to that number, and whatever the doubts you are having, just you can have it. And if you have even whatever the doubts that you are having, or else like you want to get any clarity, and weekly once that I am going to provide you the live. So there you can come up with whatever the doubts, and we can clarify. And this is the way how we are going to be get the subject efficiently towards Indian economy by having the NCERT Economic Foundation. If you are very good at this and you can achieve the Indian economy as expected marks from 60 to 65 out of 75, and there is job in your hand. So go to the channel, and for the upcoming classes you can get to know so what kind of concept next we are going to discuss. I will give you the detailed explanation. I will take you through the example with the concept, and I will make you clear on the concept by taking one use case. And after that, I am going to provide you the test series, so that whatever the things that you learn through the test series, so you will be able to get the correct answer, whatever the pattern is, whatever the question paper pattern is. It might be easy, it might be difficult, it might be moderate. So you will be in a position to handle, to get the marks from 60 to 65, any of the question pattern might be, right? So if you have any doubts, call to the our academy number. You will get to know for further updates. Thank you so much.